Hi, this is Amethyst Strauch with Farmer Girl Essential Wellness. If you're joining me live, I am in our public education Facebook group. I try to go live here once a week, usually on Fridays at noon, and educate you about health and wellness and doTERRA products. And then we also download it and put it on YouTube. So if you couldn't make it live or if you aren't on Facebook, you can still see it. Hey, Jenny, how are you guys today? Oh, I'm sure looking forward to some warmer, sunnier weather. I know it's been sunny, but my little guy's been sick. So he came down ill Monday night, and then he had a high fever, and it finally broke, Wednesday? What's today? Today's Friday. He went back to school today. He was fine yesterday. So it finally broke Wednesday. Hey, Kim. I had a nice time down with Kim Sunday, teaching a class for her. You're doing okay? That's good, Jenny. I'm sorry it's so delayed on your responses. So my little guy got sick Monday night, and then he finally started feeling better Wednesday. It was quite a turnaround because he slept all day Tuesday, and he was hot. And we don't do a lot of Motrin, just because I don't think it's really the best thing for your body. So we just did a little bit. Hey, Connie, how are you today? So anyway, I want to tell you what we do when we are sick. And actually, he gave it to me, so I was down with it yesterday, but I didn't get the high fever that he got. But I had a headache, body aches, some congestion, but not much. The congestion's been weird. But anyway, mostly headache and body ache, even though today I'm much better than I was. But I don't have my energy back, that's for sure. So I just wanted to get on and tell you guys what we do when we're sick, so that you will have an idea of what you can do. Okay, so the best thing you can do is to try to get oil on you once an hour. So that's what we do. When he had his high fever on Tuesday, I would just, every time he was up, because he slept a lot, I would go and I would put his stronger oil on him. So this is a kids blend. It's supposed to be for ages 4 through 12, and he's 4. But anyway, so I was confident I could use this on his feet. I also have a spray bottle that I made up. So I have a spray bottle. I'm just gonna cover up the name that's not okay for you to see on camera. So I also have a spray bottle, which is awesome. I made this for when we heard there was hand, foot, and mouth going around, and you don't want to be rubbing all over those sores and possibly spreading them to other parts of the body. We never got it, thankfully, but I made a spray bottle up, and it's great because the kids find roller balls tickly. So the spray bottle is super easy. You just spray a couple times on the bottom of the feet, rub it in, and there you go. Excuse me. Okay, and then we had one more. So what's in here? What's in my kids' one that I made up myself? So this is the FLOOM recipe, which is frankincense, lemon, OnGuard, oregano, and Melaleuca. So all of those are in here. And then because I have them on hand, I also I put some extra stuff in there because I have them. If you don't have them, don't worry about them. But I also use Melissa. So this is a super duper strong, powerful oil. I think it's actually doTERRA's most expensive oil. I had gotten it because it's supposed to be one of the oils to use for Lyme disease, and thankfully we haven't had to do that. But that's why I have it. It's also great for anxious feelings and winter blues and stuff like that. So this is a great oil to have on hand. I put it in our immune support recipe because I have them. I also use Helichrysum. So this is one of my most favorite oils. We use it for bumps and bruises to make it so, and nosebleeds, because my 4-year-old had 2 nosebleeds while he was homesick from rubbing. So we use it for that, but it's also, I like it in the immune support recipe as well. So if you have them, you can put them in there. Otherwise, don't worry about them. But they're just a couple extra oils that I really like to have. Connie said she used Melissa for the winter blues. Yeah. So, and then, okay. So that's the kids recipe. I have adult recipes. So this is an adult one I have for myself. And I also have it in a repurposed frankincense bottle. And the reason I have two is when I don't feel good, I don't feel like getting up and making more. Another thing is I really like it in the dropper or the spray, because then we aren't sharing this roller ball. Also, so that way you don't have to worry about any kind of cross-contamination. I have no idea if you could have cross-contamination, but I like not having to worry about it. So I really like having it in a repurposed doTERRA bottle. So that comes out in drops. And this is great for my husband. This is my favorite way for my husband because he can't stand the roller balls because they're just too ticklish on his feet. So anyway, so the spray bottle is nice and the repurposed doTERRA bottle is nice. But I also like having the roller ball because in the middle of the night when I wake up, I like to put it on. And I don't feel like messing with having it drop on my feet. I just like rolling it and going back to sleep. So I like having all of those. You don't have to start with all of those. Find what works for you and do that. We have oils all over the place. So I have oils by my bed. I have oils in the bathroom. I have oils in the kitchen. The kids have oils in their rooms. They have oils in the bathroom. So find what works best for you and do that. Okay, so another oil that we've been using is copaiba. I don't know if I have copaiba out here with me. I do. Okay, so copaiba. Why am I using copaiba? So it works on the endocannabinoid system. If you've heard of CBD, it has a lot of similar therapeutic properties, but it's great for your immune system. And when the kids get sick and it seems flu-like, I'm always concerned about their bodies. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Andrea. I'm always concerned about the kids, well, anybody who comes down with the flu, their bodies kind of going haywire and not being able to just attack the bug the way they're supposed to. So I like to use the copaiba to help their systems just work the way they're supposed to. So when my little guy was sick, we alternated between, so this is a repurposed copaiba. This is a repurposed frankincense roller from doTERRA. I put copaiba in it because frankincense and copaiba do so many similar things. I didn't mind mixing them. So I would alternate, when Sammy was sick, I would alternate the copaiba with the stronger or the one that I made. Hi, Luke. So Jesse, I hope you guys have been well. We just had our first round of sickness in a while. My oldest was sick a while ago, but it wasn't anything bad. And then Sammy got sick for a couple days. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad. But he shared with mommy. So anyway, so that's what we're talking about. So I would alternate between the copaiba and the stronger because I wanted to make sure the copaiba was getting on him, and I didn't want to bother to put it in the immune support because I wanted a full dose of copaiba in there. Luke says he uses the FLOOM and the OnGuard in anything I drink, or OnGuard on my throat and breathe on my chest. Yeah, OnGuard. So when I was coming down with it, I did OnGuard. I gargled with it. When my throat doesn't feel good, that's what I like to do. Hi, Luke. And then breathe. Yeah, so this month, actually, you can get a free Breathe Touch roller. So if you do the doTERRA Wellness Box, and you do 125 PV order or more, you get a free Breathe Touch, which is awesome because this is one of the oils that one of my little guys use every day. So I was super excited to be able to get a free one this month. He has respiratory issues, so he puts it on the bottom of his feet every night before he goes to bed. Okay, so Jesse says, oh, they've been healthy so far. That's good. Yeah. I'm thankful we haven't gotten worse stuff. That's for sure. My husband keeps waiting for the stomach bug to come home. Because he's like, everybody has the stomach bug. I'm like, ugh. Anyway, we've got Digestin for that. Okay, so we made up a cough blend. So I have a cough blend that want my guy with respiratory issues. So he uses the Breathe on the bottom of his feet. And then he uses my repurposed Breathe bottle for a kid's cough blend. And what do we put in here? You're going to have a whole bunch of these on hand. So it's OnGuard, Melaleuca, Frankincense, Breathe, and then the two you might not have are Cardamom, and Douglas fir. So how did I come up with those? When he was having trouble a year or two ago coughing, I looked up what's good for a cough, and then I mixed them all together, and we put it on once an hour if he's home, which he isn't. He's fine. He's at school. And then we've had great results. I have to tell you, when we put oil on once an hour, the kids are always so much better the next day. It's just great. I love it. I love having natural, safe, healthy options at home. So my little guy that has the respiratory issues does his kids cough and his Breathe every night before he goes to bed. He's so funny. You should see him go in there and do all his oils at night, because he has his Helichrysum that he puts on his boo-boos. He puts on a different one for boo-boos too that he has. He just oils himself all up before he goes to bed. So, oh, Connie says she's getting a free Breathe touch this month. Yeah, it's awesome. Jesse, are you getting a free Breathe touch this month too? Yeah, I was super excited to get that because that's definitely something that we use all the time. Okay. Oh, okay. So another one. So remember how I said I used the FLOOM recipe, like Luke had said, which is frankincense, lemon, oregano, OnGuard, and Melaleuca. So FLOOM, I put that in here, and then I was saying how I did the Melissa and the Helichrysum in there too, just because I have them and they're awesome. Another oil you can put in if you have it is Arbor Vitae. This is also great for helping with immune stuff when you need it. One of my kids absolutely hates the smell, which I think is funny because I don't mind it. It's kind of a sweet smell, but he absolutely hates the smell. So I stopped putting this in our immune support because he just throws a fit when anybody has that on him. So, but Arbor Vitae is another one that I would highly recommend if you want to get putting in your FLOOM, if you want to kick your FLOOM up a notch. Okay, so that was good. That was a lot of stuff I wanted to cover. Oh, okay, so for headaches or when your head is unhappy, because my little guy kept saying my head doesn't feel good, my head hurts. We have, and did I not bring it over? Nope, I guess I didn't bring it over. Our happy head recipe. So that is peppermint, lavender, and frankincense. And I actually use the kids version because I can't put oils on my body other than my feet that are too strong. So I use my kids version when I do a happy head blend. So okay, well, Jessie has to run and get her son. So you can finish up. You can come back and watch the replay later. So Connie said she says that her head tension is going around. Yeah, that's what we got. Thankfully, it's better today for me than it was yesterday. So I'm still doing the immune support on the bottom of my feet, the FLOOM recipe. And then I do the head one as needed. Okay, so, I wanted to know who got your Mother's Day oil. You don't have to be a mom to get a Mother's Day oil, that's for sure. So who got their Citrus Bloom? So you can get it by itself or you can get it with a diffuser. And I got it by itself. And I haven't figured out if I like it or not. It smells like pink grapefruit. Like if you've ever smelled like the scent pink grapefruit, that's what it reminds me of. So if you've gotten your pink grapefruit, comment for me and tell me what you think of it. Okay, oh, Connie says hers is coming tomorrow. So I can't believe they're still in stock. So if you haven't gotten it yet and you want to, I would say hurry up and grab it, because if it makes it past this month, I'll be completely shocked. Well, today's only the 5th, but I'm still shocked that this still available. So usually the longest this kind of stuff makes it is 2 weeks, so we'll see. Sometimes it doesn't even make it a full day. So that's why I was telling people, make sure you grab it in case they don't have a lot. Because some of the holiday items didn't even make it a full day. Okay. Oh, okay. So another thing I wanted to tell you. So doTERRA made April their respiratory support month. So that's why they're giving away a free Breathe Touch. And then also with the trees and the flowers and the grasses starting to bloom, you can get a bottle of Tri-Ease, which is their seasonal blend, for 10% off this month. So if you get sniffles when it's spring, this is a great time to try these out. So these have, and I can't remember, Connie, you'll have to help me, how many drops of essential oil are in here. The blend is lavender, lemon, and peppermint. So if you have those 3 oils in doTERRA, you can actually put them in your water and drink them. You can put them in the diffuser. You can put them in a roller ball. Lots of people get great relief from seasonal problems with the Tri-Ease soft gel. So I actually had a mom tell me how she started the Tri-Ease and the vitamin pack. And she always had a problem, seasonally. And she didn't have any problems since she started the vitamin pack and the Tri-Ease. So that was really awesome. So you can pick one of these up for 10% off this month. Okay. So, Connie was wondering if I can smell the Roman chamomile in the citrus bloom. I don't know. It smells like pink grapefruit to me. And I can't tell you if I know what Roman chamomile smells like by itself. I think I can smell the magnolia, but I'm not 100% positive. Yeah, it smells like pink grapefruit. Sorry, that's like I'm not good with naming scents. Anyway, so comment, even if you're watching the replay, comment below what you think citrus bloom smells like, because I love hearing what everybody, how everybody's take on new blends and everything is, because some people love them, some people hate them, and it smells like different stuff to everybody. So it's really great. So I think you'll like it, Connie. I mean, doesn't everybody like pink grapefruit? I don't know. Connie said she loves magnolia. So I held up the vitamin pack. This is another thing that I was doing when I was coming down with the cold thing that my son gave me. I up my dose of the vitamin pack. So usually I take a half a dose. It's three different things. It is a food-based vitamin. So this is your vitamin minerals. Like a regular multivitamin kind of, except better. This is the omegas, and then this is the cellular health and vitality blend. So I usually take half a dose. So I started taking a full dose to help my body with the aches and discomforts I was having, and to just give it some more support, because I'm like, let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food. So having a great foundation is how you can get healthy faster when you have been down with something. So, and then some other things that I do that aren't doTERRA, I do echinacea. So I take 2 echinacea morning and night, and I do garlic because I can't swallow garlic whole. I'll choke on it, so I have to do the garlic capsules. And then I make sure to take a Terrazyme with them because the garlic bothers my stomach if I don't. I also do some apple cider vinegar. I get the Bragg's just because I'm used to that brand being awesome. The organic apple cider vinegar, you want to make sure it has the mother in it, so it's unfiltered. And that is supposed to help with aches and discomforts, and also with your body's pH. Your body, if it gets too acidic, which is funny because this is an acid, this helps to alkaline your body, raise your pH. Yeah, helps to raise your pH. But organisms that attack you from the outside, they like your body to be more acidic. So if you help to raise your pH, that makes it less hospitable for outside invaders. So I do try to do a little bit of apple cider vinegar in water. You can also add honey, but I try to stay away from added sugars of any kind because sugar lowers your immune system, among other things. Okay, so I think that was everything. Oh, okay. A couple more things that I needed to just tell you guys. So, doTERRA held over their Deep Blue promotion. If you do a 200 PV order from now until the 15th of April, you get a Deep Blue rub and a Deep Blue oil. And if you do it with the doTERRA's wellness box, you also get a free Breathe Touch. So that is like, I added it up. It's like $79 in free stuff that you can get. So what is doTERRA's wellness box? It's a subscription box that you do monthly. It's totally optional. You don't have to. So when you have a doTERRA wholesale account, you can, I'm laughing at Connie's emojis. You can either order as needed, or you can get a monthly subscription box known as LRP. So with LRP is amazing because you get free stuff. So they give you a free oil every month, and also you get all of your shipping costs back in the form of points, and you earn points back towards free products with your monthly wellness box. So that's what that is. So if you do the doTERRA monthly wellness box, you can get $79 in free stuff this month. Okay. So, oh, the Deep Blue. What is this Deep Blue that I was holding up? If you didn't see my video last month, you wouldn't know. Okay, so this is doTERRA's topical aches and discomfort cream. It's amazing. Like if you've ever done Bengay or Icy Hot or BioFreeze, this is way better. So also if your knuckles and hands bother you, this is also great for that, along with the oil. If you have knee pain, back pain, neck pain, all those things this really makes your life feel better. Makes you feel better. When I injured my back, I put this on every night it was over 2 years until my back got better. And it was awesome because then I didn't have to take, ibuprofen, and I was able to fall asleep. So that was pretty amazing. I still use Deep Blue oil in my back blend. So that's the most common way I use this oil. A lot of people use it with frankincense for aches and discomforts on their hand. It's really great for that. And you can also use the rub that way too. So my back blend that I made for my aches and discomforts on my back it's past tense, Deep Blue, copaiba, lemongrass, and aroma touch. So I ruptured a disc in my back. That got better. I've had trouble on and off with muscles and stuff like that in my back, and tendons and ligaments, so that's what I made this for. So this is a 2-ounce bottle, and I put 12 drops of each of those oils that I said in there, and then I filled the rest up with fractionated coconut oil, and then I just spray it on my back and rub it in. So that's my favorite way to use Deep Blue oil, and I got it free, so that's awesome. Okay. Oh, I have winners to announce. I don't know if I had any other oil stuff to talk to you about. Okay, so remember that monthly wellness box we were talking about? Well, we also like to give away free stuff for those of you who participate. So for those of you who participate in the monthly wellness box called LRP, we do weekly drawings. So this week we have a few different winners. Kathy Raplier, you won a Serenity soap from Connie Briggs. So congratulations. Connie Briggs, you won a gift from Rachel Hyder. So that's pretty exciting. And then Janae Nealon, you also won a gift from Rachel Hyder. So that's very, very exciting stuff. And we have a, I can't say the word, collaboration winner. So Sarah Kerner, you are our collaboration winner. So what is a collaboration winner? It's someone who is participating and commenting on posts and answering questions that people have, and helping other people and sharing your experiences with the oils. So if you would like to win some stuff from us, you can do the monthly subscription box and have your date set to process by the 15th of the month. That's one way you can do it. Another way is to help other people in this group and share your oil stories. So we pay attention to who's commenting and participating and sharing. So if you want to do those things, we pay attention and we give you free stuff. Okay. And okay, so 2 more announcements. We have a make and take this Sunday here at my house at 3 p.m. It's our monthly team workshop. We do allow guests to come. So if you do not have your own doTERRA account yet, you can still come. It's 3 p.m. at my house, so just message me if you need my address. And then Saturday, April 27th at 3 p.m. in Prattsville, we are tentatively planning on a workshop there as well. So we'll post more details when that is firmed up. So this Sunday at my house at 3 and Prattsville, Saturday, April 27th at 3 o'clock. Okie dokie. I had one more thing I was going to tell you. Oh, okay. So I talked about a doTERRA account. What is a doTERRA account? It is like it's wholesale, basically like wholesale access to doTERRA. You can, so we don't ever want anybody to pay retail. Because with a wholesale access, you get 25% off of retail. So that's the best way to buy. And we always want you to be able to save the most money. So how do you get your own wholesale account? Go to the pin post in this group and find the person that you would like to join under. Or contact the person who invited you to this group and ask them how to get your own doTERRA account. You want to make sure to get your doTERRA account through the person who's going to help you with your oils, because that's their job. If you just sign up with a random person online, you don't know if they're going to help you with your oils or not, and it's their responsibility when you have a wholesale account with them to help you with your oils. So make sure you get your wholesale access with the person that's going to help you. Okay, and if it's me and you're watching this on YouTube, I will have a link there in the comments for you to do that. Okay, and if you want to go to the pin post in the group, you can also do that, and you can find us in the announcements tab. It's either called the pin post or the announcements tab. Okay, everybody, so happy oiling, and make sure to comment if you got your citrus bloom and how you think it is, like what you think the smell is and how you like it. So, okay, everybody, happy oiling, and I'll see you later. Bye.